Swami Vishnu Devananda's part 2. He talks about TTC, disciples and people studying and practicing yoga in the West versus India.
Not practicing all yoga. You are practicing more yoga than many Hindus. Do you know that? In India, I took several of my students to India work for last time, so that I can bring yoga back to India. Indian people don't believe in yoga because they only want material things just like West. Western people have got all the material things and you are looking for. In India, if I have a teacher's training course and ask the people to pay some money and then sit under me and day after night, how many people will be there to learn yoga? In this way I teach in India, you know that at this moment? Nobody will be there. You ask Mr. Nayak, he will tell you. Yeah.
There are many doctors who come to the United States, and I've met many of them, and I asked every one of them.
They are worse than any Indians who come into America. They only come for one purpose. What is the purpose? Money, and they want a nice living, a Western standard. They completely forget, they completely hate the Indian way of life, thinking that below their dignity. They will not come and sit and meditate like you. They will not do practice asanas and pranayama. See, here the doctor is sitting here. Any Indian doctor will do that, what he is doing. Oh my God, where is a doctor? Oh, he thinks he's up in the heaven. Here is just an ordinary, he was just sitting there, he won't care about it. So you have gone to a very high stage. So because you are Americans doesn't mean you are below the level of Indians. Many Indians don't understand the yoga nor they practice yoga. So because they're Hindus doesn't mean they're all yogis. Boy, they eat meat and they come here. I've seen even Brahmins, they give hot dogs to their children. Brahmins, they will not touch meat. When I was one day in New York airport with my students, and I saw a Brahmin family. Their parents, mother-in-law and father-in-law came from India. They are working here in America. So they brought their father-in-law, mother-in-law, so they're waiting father and mother, and they got their grandchildren. And I saw, my God, my stomach turned out. They brought a hot dog, a Brahmin. And in India, they will never even dream of doing that, you see. They will do something like a crime. Here, there's mother and father who came to see their grandchildren. They were not only eating themselves, I saw that giving a 3-year-old child a hot dog. And there was many of my students were just like in ordinary simple clothes, the Americans, they are wearing simple clothes, and they also walked in disbelief because they are all physically here. An Indian Brahmin family is eating. So, it is an inherent weakness in all religions. They don't practice what the religion says, but they only believe and preach. So Hindus also, vast majority of the Hindus only believe in Krishna, but they don't follow the truth what Krishna taught in the Gita. So Patanjali taught the yoga, mind control. They don't practice and they don't even believe it's right. So please understand, I'm not blaming only Christianity, I'm blaming also all religions. So also go to Judaism. There are Hasidic mystics are there in Judaism. They are very, just like yogis, they are full discipline and they follow strict rules. But there are also other preachers like rabbis. They only go for parties and drink and want to. They only quote the Bibles, but they don't have to. But there are few rabbis, good rabbis also who practice. I'm not talking that exceptions are there. So you go to Muslim religion, there are also preachers, only believe in Muhammad, that's all, and you will go to heaven. And Muhammad asked to pray 4 times, is it not? 5 times? Yeah. That's like yogi. Originally, if you practice prayer at least 5 times a day, morning, midday, evening, and midnight, and so forth, just like the yogis do, you will try to have any jealousy about another person, you try to kill another person. When your mind is become 5 times thinking of God a day, how can you just think of that cruelty feeling anybody, even an animal? So the truth was there, that they just go on to become a ritual 5 times, and they don't believe it now, but those who does that, many of them are rituals, but others are also, few people are sincere too. There are also highly advanced mystics in Mohammedanism. You know what are they called? Sufis. They are just like yogis, Hasidics, and Judaism, and Christian mystics. They are also very highly disciplined people and very well controlled mind, and they have control, just like any yogi, they got the power to. So in every religion there is a few microscopic minority that practice the religion, like the Sufis, like the Hasidic mystics, like the Christian mystics and yogis. There are all exceptions in. So in Buddhism you will see also preachers take a prayer wheel and rotate the prayer wheel. That's all they do. That's all they do. Let's go around and go near the pagoda or rotate the prayer wheel. That's called their religion. Nothing else. And if you go to Benares, you will see the religious people. Give me the mala egg. Give me that. In Benares, you will see the people will be very holy. They go to Benares, holy place, and want to repeat God's name. Hey, how is the coffee today? It is all right. Where is going tomorrow for your holiday? And the hand is going on? Oh yes, it's good. Oh yeah. I think coffee is not so good today, no? And what type of lunch you are arranging? And when we can we have a nice get together tomorrow? And hand is rotating still. And for 45 minutes an hour the hand will be, 45 minutes an hour the hand will be going on rotating. And of course you can't even see this all in a small tiny bag, you know. The hand will be held, the mala will be hidden. It is the custom, you know. So you can see inside this hand is rotating, but mind is it is just absurd hypocrisy. This is what I am against. I am against this type of religious people in every religion. They cheat the people, they don't practice, and people want to, they ask the people to follow, and where do they take them? To the hamburger stand. Like the John got the mantra from a teacher who took him to a hamburger stand. So when the purpose of rotating the mantra, why you have to repeat the mantra and rotate the thing? So you are bringing your physical body into contact with your mind. You are repeating mentally. Here, and you are making your body also to tune to that thought. Is it not? When you see a person, you greet them or you shake hand them. Is it not? Well, if you don't greet them and shake hands, what they will say? Though you really love the person, but you don't shake hands or hug or kiss or anything, if you are close relative, You think you don't show your love. So physical body do react according to your. Now you go to the church and put your hand in the fan and look at straight at the altar. Do you do that? In the church you put your hand in the pocket? Why not? See, your body has to assume a posture according to the mental. You need also go your. So your mind is in a prayerful attitude, humility. So your body assumes the pose. Wrong pose. Soldier salute. Right pose or wrong pose. So body assumes. The science of yoga has a practical and scientifically prepared method to find the truth in religion. As every science has its own method of investigation, so the science of yoga has its own method and declare the truth that can be experienced. The truth can be experienced only when it stands to the sense and when the mind and intellect is the concept. The yogi teacher does not start to prove his theory as he advances it, nor does he try to demonstrate to argue with his past. His teachings are authoritative as he himself experienced what was taught to him by his own teacher. The truth he teaches is an accepted truth, and those who are ready for it will intuitively recognize it. On the other hand, no arguments or discussions can bring truth to those who are not yet ready or evolved enough to receive it. When I say talk to you all, do you accept it blindly or you feel it? What Swamiji is telling is right? How do you feel it? You feel it? Swamiji is telling is? It's not a blind belief, is it? Because I'm also explaining intellectually, is it not? Okay. Suppose you are emotionally involved. The moment I talk about Christian people, what they do, what will happen? Swamiji, you are against Christianity. And immediately Jewish people, oh Swami, you are against Judaism, is it not? But if you feel that way, I am not telling some religion is bad or some religion is good. In religion, the purpose of religion is to make everyone to realize truth, God. But the preachers, when they come, they distort the truth to satisfy their ignorance, also their inability to discipline their life. Like the example I gave, the one yoga teacher, she was smoking, so she asked everyone, smoke. Yogis ever smoked? And yet he is the yoga teacher who teaches yoga and told all the students, you can all smoke and stay with your mind that it doesn't hurt you. Is it her teaching? She took the truth and distorted the truth to satisfy her weakness. This is what happened to all religious preachers. That they got lots of weakness, they cannot help themselves, so they say, okay, just believe, that's all you can do. So that's not the purpose here. So yoga teacher does not see theory as advances. If I had to tell everybody, of course that's yesterday Swami, I had the certain experience of getting my energy up. If I try to demonstrate and explain to everybody, what will happen? What will happen? If the people are not evolved, they will misrepresent the truth. They will say, oh my God, she has gone into a horrible state. They don't understand.